Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, I'm Mumbi Trader, a binary trading mentor, helping you master binary markets with simple and proven strategies using both manual trading and AI powered, what we are calling now the robot trading. Okay, now if you're ready to grow your trading skills, manage risk and trade confidently, then you are in the right place. Just make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave a comment and share this with your friends so they can also learn. Now, if you don't have a trading account, use the link below. I have tagged a link below and create your free Deriv trading account. Start earning and let's win together. Okay, today I will be showing you guys how to be profitable with rise and fall market in binary. Okay, and first thing is to understand what rise and fall market is, or rather how the market works. Rise and fall is a wide market, so I will be splitting this into several parts, okay, because I don't want to take so much of your time and I don't want to make very long videos. So make sure just to subscribe so that and turn on your notification bells so that you're not left out every time I post a new part. Okay, so in binary, rise and fall market predicts whether the price will on the exit spot, that is, will be slightly higher or lower than on the entry spot. Okay, I'll be showing you all these guys, but the very first thing we're supposed to get started with for today is to know how to set our softwares. Okay, know how to set our softwares and our chart, our trading chart. Okay, for the best results. So make sure to listen to this to the end. This one will be helpful. Okay, so if you want to learn this, just listen to the end. I will not take much of your time. Now, once you load your software like this, and guys, make sure that you have a very good software from a legit source. Okay, some of you are going downloading softwares online. I didn't say the softwares are not working well, but be very careful. Make sure it's a legit one. It's not laggish. So you can always test your software first on your demo account before you can go to your real account. Now, if you don't have a good software, I still will tag a link down here that will take you to my website. You can have given several softwares. They are well proven, okay? They are well tested and working very well with very high payouts, okay? So now you can, once you load your bot like this, those who don't know how to load your softwares, if you don't know how to load your softwares, I have a video I have created before on how to create your bot, okay, and how to do your settings. You can go back and check on that, okay? So I will just go direct because I have that video. You can go check from my previous post, okay? Now, once you load your software like this, for rise and fall, the very first thing you're going to do is making sure that your market here. So you can see we have several markets: derived, forex, stock indices, commodities. Now today is a Saturday, that's why you can see these other markets are closed. Our market is open 24/7. Our market is open 24/7. So just make sure, sometimes you might load your bot and due to connection issues, it will load from maybe forex, stock indices, or commodities. Just make sure that your bot counter check and make sure that your bot has loaded from derived, then continuous indices, then we have our volatilities. Okay, so volatilities are our main markets, and this is where we are going to be analyzing our market from. So I said this one is wide, so I'm going to be explaining this. So for today is just to show you how to do the settings of your software and your chart and the best indicators to be profitable. Okay, now the other thing is the trade type. Check here the trade type. You can see for those of you who have digits softwares, so your software will be reading like this. If your software is reading digits, our rise and fall market is from up down. Just change this to up down. Okay, up down. Then from up down, you can see we have three sub markets over here: rise, fall, rise equals, fall equals, higher, lower. We want to do rise and fall today, so you're going to select rise and fall. Now another important thing is contract type. You can see we have both. We have rise and we have fall. Now we usually have two types of bots of softwares. We have automated or auto switch, and we have ordinary out softwares. Okay, now if you're going to be using an ordinary, just like this one is an ordinary. An automated or auto switch bot is the one that has a capacity to work with both. It can trade rise and fall at a go. But now, ordinary one will just be trading one contract type. So make sure you have selected here on, or you have specified on the trade type you want to work with. If it's rise, just select rise. If it's fall, just do fall. Okay. Now, if by any chance you forget and run your bot at both, and it is an ordinary bot, it will always purchase the first contract. That is the rise. Okay. And maybe you analyzed your market for a fall. By the time you realize your contracts here are running on a rise, and maybe you wanted a fall. So this point is very, very important, and this place has made several of you blow your accounts. This mistake over here. So be very, very cautious, be very, very careful with this one. Always identify the trade type the contract type you want to work with. If it's rise, rise. If it's fall, fall. The other thing is the volatility here. Guys, make sure the volatility on your software is the same volatility on your chart. Okay, is the same volatility on your chart. Some of you be trading from 25 or from 50, and you analyzed your market from 100. So that is very wrong. Okay, that's when you're going to be working in two different markets. Make sure every time that your volatility on your bot, before you run your bot, confirm that your volatility is the same as the volatility on your chart. Okay. Are we together? Yes. The other thing is the default candle interval. So on most of these our softwares, this command is not very active. So we are going to be using 1 minute. We are going to be using 1 minute over here. Okay. Very fast. The other part I'm going to be showing you here, you can see, is the name of our software. This is a software designed by me, Mombi Trader. Okay, so if you have another software from another mentor, they will be putting their name or their whatever over here. Okay, the name of their of their company or their name and everything. Now, another important part that is making you guys blow your accounts is this. This is where we set our risk management from. This is where we set our risk management from. And let me show you the difference of using a well-programmed software and the software we are provided for by Deriv. Now, you can see this, our software has this part of risk management. We have this part of restart trading conditions. This one will be helping our software to repeat our conditions and everything. Now, if I want to show you, not import. Let me show you the software we are provided for by Deriv. This is how the software is. You can see this one is not a well-built. Okay, it's just giving you this part. No risk management, not restart trading conditions, no nothing. That's why, guys, I insist, or rather you'll find so many mentors insisting that on having a well-programmed bot, a well-coded bot, okay? That is giving you a very good risk management. Now, you can see this part is empty, not built, not built, not built, not built, okay? Now, let's go back and load our software, the software we were using, this one. We load our software back, okay? Now you can see the difference. You can see this one is well built with the very good risk management. Now this is the difference we have in our softwares, okay? And you will find softwares, different softwares have different pages, okay, or the size of the bots. Now this one has 4 pages. You'll find others with 5, 10 pages, but that should never worry you. What you should know is just understand on the settings you're supposed to be doing as per the market you're working with. If you're doing the digits market, what are you supposed to be changing on? Yes, but the most important part is here where we are doing our risk management from, okay? You can see we have stop loss, profit, initial amount, win amount, martingale. Okay, now stop loss is the amount you don't want to lose beyond. Like you have $100 on your account. You're like, if I wanna pick this trade, I don't want to lose more than $10. So you are gonna set here to $10. If that is your stop loss, you are gonna set to $10 and your software will stop at $10 loss. Okay. Yes. So how are you supposed to be setting your stop loss? You are supposed to be setting loss at 30% of your capital. Okay. We said, guys, this is not Forex. With Forex, we are going to be setting at 10% of our capital. But with this one, this market is very, very fast. Binary market is very, very fast. So you need to pick your profits very fast. But also remember, the more you're picking fast, the more you can also lose fast. So you need to have a very good strategy. Learn the sniping entry, which I'll be showing you guys. Okay, pick your profits very fast and exit, because manipulation on this market is very, very, very high. Now, profit take. Profit take is the amount we want to pick from our trade. Okay, now how are you supposed to pick this one? You are again supposed to pick 30% of your capital, that percent of your capital. But the strategies I'm going to be giving you guys, I've worked with these strategies for almost like 10 years now, working very well. They will manage to give you up to 50%. So if you're having 100 USD here, I want you to pick 50 USD. Okay, but now the profit, you're going to be picking it in like 2 or 3 sessions. So if it's 2 sessions, you're going to pick 25, then 25. Okay, $25, $25. If it's 3, you divide your 50 into 3. You can pick 15, 15, then 20. Okay, depending with your time, because also reading and analyzing this market will require you to have some time. Okay, sometimes rise and fall market needs patience, because you will have to wait for the right confirmation for you to do the entry. I'll be explaining these things to you guys, so just keep on following. Okay, now the other thing we have is the initial amount. So on some softwares you will find the initial amount is labeled as stake, then stake 2, stake 1, stake 2. Now here we are having initial amount and win amount. This is the stake, the amount we want to use to purchase our contract. Okay, and this is where most of you are making a very big mistake and making you blow your accounts. Okay, make losses and blow your accounts, because you're not able to give, or rather do the right management over here. Make sure you're using up to 3%, not more than 3% of your capital. Use 3% for the best risk management, because we have something we are calling martingale. What is martingale? Martingale is a multiplier, and this martingale will be multiplying our stake by 2. That is, if you put 1 here, it will be multiplying by 2. So if you do a huge stake here like 10, if we lose the next one, it will purchase with 20. The other one 40 times 2 times 2 times 2. So that's why it's important, guys. Use here a very what? Use here, don't use a very big stake over here. Okay, use a reasonable stake that can accommodate your capital, your investment, without hurting it. Okay. Yes, so 3%. Here we said 3% of your capital. Here we said 50% of your capital. Here we said stop loss is 30% of your capital. Make sure my strategies, all the strategies I'm going to be giving you guys, will be 1 tick. Okay, now for this one we can do up to 10 tick, but 1 tick means 1 second. So for us, we want to pick our profits very fast and exit. Very fast and exit. So all my strategies are going to be working at 1 tick. So make sure that your software over here is reading 1 tick. If you have any other software other than the ones I have provided, I know you guys have softwares out there, make sure if you're going to be using my strategies, you change your software to 1 tick. Okay, because my strategies are going to be working at 1 tick. Okay, now once you have done that, the next thing is how to do your chart settings. Now we said we are usually provided for a chart here. You can see chart here by Deriv. But now you guys, I don't want you to use this chart. Why? Because it is okay, the chart is okay, but is not giving us enough indicators to help us analyze this market very well. So it can be difficult for a beginner, and sometimes this one usually hangs, but it's giving the same readings with the chart I'm going to be giving you. Now you can see we have different types of charts. So for this one, we're going to be using the candles. Okay, the candles, so you can change to candles. So for those who are a little advanced, you can use this, but for beginners it will be a little difficult for you, because sometimes it will hang and you're not going to tell. You're not able to tell. Okay, again, no much indicators for us. Okay, no much indicators. You can see the only indicators we have here. So now, because of that, I want you guys to use the trading view chart. Okay, so I want you to go to your browser. Let's just add a tab here. I show you trading view, the trading view, search for trading view, this one, trading view implementation for Deriv. that one. There we are. Then pick this first one. Trading view implementation for Deriv. Beautiful. Now wait for it to open. That is our chart. You can see how our chart is opening, very, very clear, with so many indicators here to help us. Okay, I'll be showing you all these indicators and the strategies we are going to be using with different indicators. Okay, now you can see our chart is opening at 24 hours. So for us, we are not going to be working with Forex. So we will be analyzing our market at the lowest time frame possible. Okay, we are actually supposed to analyze at 1 minute, but 1 minute is way little for beginners. So I want you guys to change your chart into 5 minutes. We are going to analyze our market into 5 minutes. And I've been having a lot of questions on the time frame over here on our chart and on our bot. Okay. So like I said, mostly the time frame on our chart, on our bot are not active. The command is not even active. Besides, on this market, we are picking our profits very, very fast and exiting in less than 1 minute. So there's no need to change your bot to 5 minutes. Okay, even if you change to 5 minutes, it's still fine. So if you use 5 minutes here, you can use 5 minutes on your bot. But if you still use 1 minute, there is no problem, because my strategies are not supposed to be picking the profits in more than 1 minute. The strategies I'm going to be giving you, we pick our profits in less than 1 minute. So both, if you do 1 minute, if you do 5 minutes, all will be fine. And the readings here for the 5 minutes and for 1 minute will still be the same. Okay. Now, rise and fall is a trade market. Okay. You can see how our chart is opening. I want to show you the trends of this market very fast, but I will be explaining them one by one on part 2. So now, the trend of the market, we usually have something we call uptrend. This is the uptrend. We have downtrend. Okay, then we have the sideways, the sideways trade. Okay, let me just give a small one here, because I don't want to go back here and sideways. Okay, there. Okay, this is just a small one. Okay, now uptrend is when the market is rising. So when you find your market like this, we're going to be trading rise. And uptrend is when the buyers are in control. Downtrend is when we are trading fall. And sellers are in control. Now, buyers are presented by green candlesticks. Sellers are represented by red candlestick. Now, sideways trade is when we say at this point there is indecision. Like no one is in control. We said uptrend, buyers are in control. Downtrend, sellers are in control. On sideways, we say at this point we are having liquidation. Or what we say is there is consolidation. There is indecision. No one is in control. So we don't trade when the market is ranging. We also call it ranging. We don't trade when the market is ranging. We are going to wait until we get a potential breakout. Okay, then we are going to trade on the direction of the breakout. Are we together? Yes. Now, all this I'll be explaining. Today, I just wanted to show you how to do your chart settings and everything else. So like I said, just change your chart to 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay. The other thing is the indicators. The indicators. Now these are our prices here. Okay, you can see, you can zoom in, zoom out. These are our prices over here. Okay, and the green candle that is happening, this is our current price. This is our current price. Okay, now the indicators are here. Okay, and the indicators we are going to be using are different indicators depending on the strategies. Now, one big secret, let me tell you guys, one big secret on, not on rise, on binary. Okay, one big secret is, guys, have more than 2-3 strategies. Okay, don't work with one strategy. This is not Forex. In Forex is where we have one strategy and perfect on it and use it. If you try that here, you're going to be losing. You're going just to be winning for 2-3 days. Then from there, you start losing. Why? Because remember, there's manipulation, there is tracking down and everything. They will master your strategy, then they will get to you. So And that's why, for me, I usually give you more than 10 strategies. So that today you can use this strategy, tomorrow that one, the other day another strategy. You keep on switching on these strategies. Be unpredictable. Pick your profits very fast and exit. That is the biggest secret that not many mentors will tell you guys, okay? Now, I will be giving you more and more strategies that I've been using for my years in trading. Okay, now here you can see we have so many indicators. Now combination of these indicators will be giving us these several strategies. So on that I'll be showing you. Okay, but if you want to place your indicators, maybe for the first strategy that I'll be showing you, the reversal strategy, you just come here and search the indicator you want. Maybe the DC indicator. If you want the Dawson channel indicator, I'll be explaining on part 2 what the indicator does. Okay, then the one we are going to be using is the momentum indicator. This is for strategy number 1, which I will not be showing here. I'll show on the other part. Okay, today I'm just showing you how to place your indicators and the RSI, that is the stochastic RSI. Place your indicators as per the strategy. I said different strategies will use different indicators. Okay, so per strategy I'll be giving you the indicators you are going to be using. So now for our first strategy, which you're going to be checking, that is the reversal strategy, these are the 3 indicators you are going to be using. Okay, and by any chance if you find yourself placing so many indicators and now your chart is messy, let me show you how you delete that. Okay, so you just come here to here you can see we have the name of the indicator, delete that. Which in momentum, we have another momentum here, delete that. So we want to have this we have 1 DC, 1 momentum, 1 stochastic. So that's how you are going to be placing your indicators. The other thing is the remaining time for our market to close. You can see here we have the candle that is forming with the current price is telling us that our market is remaining 4 minutes to close, 4 minutes and 35 seconds over here. You can see where I'm pointing here. Okay, now at 5 minutes, it means that every candlestick here is 5 minutes old. If you put 1 minute, every candlestick will be 1 minute old. Okay, now like for instance, you check down here the tag that is appearing over here. You can see this is 12th April 2025. This is a candle of 8:40, then 8:45. Every candle is 5 minutes. 8:50, 55, then 9, 9:05, 9:10, 9:15, 9:20, 9:25, and the forming one is 9:30. Okay, now every candle 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, this market candles are our markets. Okay, these candles are representing our market. So after 5 minutes, the candle will end, another one will start to form. What does that mean? Our market will close and another market will start to form. Okay, so the time remaining for our market to end so that another one can start, okay, is very important, because I don't want you guys to start running your softwares or purchasing or selling when you have not enough time over here. That's why I gave you 5 minutes. So let me show you how you're going to be indicating this one, how you're going to be able to see the time over here. So you'll just you'll scroll here until you get the settings icon. Now for those who are using a phone, for those who are using the laptop, is clear, it is here, all down here. Okay, but for those who are using a phone, you have to scroll up here until you get this one. Get this one there, settings icon. Okay, now for those who are using a phone, again you have another arrow here that is like symbol. You will click on that arrow over here, then it will give you this one. So for us, we are using a laptop, it's just clear. You have a symbol, status line, scales and line, and canvas. So we want to select scales and lines. Then you are going to scroll down until you get to this countdown to bar close, countdown to bar close. Now you can see mine is checked. That's why we had our time there. So if I uncheck this and say okay, you can see right now we can't see the time remaining for our market to close. You can see we have no time left for our market to close. We are not able to tell. So now I see this very important to know, because I don't want you guys to enter your market when you have less than 30 seconds. Because that one, towards the end of the market, there's a lot of retest and it might give you problems. So I don't want that to happen. So it's very important to make sure that you have that time over there. So count down to bar close, check on that ticket, then say okay. Now you can see our time has displayed over here, and we're able to tell this market will close in the next 1 minute. And by that, according to how our market is behaving, we are able to make the right decision whether we are supposed to be entering for this market or we are supposed to be exiting. Okay, now the last thing I'm going to be showing you guys is the volatilities, how to change your volatility. I've also had so much questions on this. Now people are coming here and they are not able to see their volatilities. Now, like you can see, we have these markets: forex, stock indices, commodities, derived, cryptocurrencies. So for us, we are not working with these other markets, we are working with derived. So if you want to view your volatilities here so that you're able to analyze your market very well, just delete this completely. Just delete that, and you can see now our volatilities are here. You can either search manually from here the volatility you want, or you can search from here. Maybe if you want to change to 50 index, you just type there 50, then 50. There we are. Let's wait for this. Now you can see this is our market for 50. Okay, you can see a lot of rejections happening over there. So you can see 50. If you want to change to 100, the same way. And for rise and fall, we can use any volatility. We can use 1S, we can use index. Now on the other video, I said I posted, I have explained on the differences between 1S and index and everything. So you just go listen to that. Okay, so that's all. That's how you're going to be setting your chart. And this one, we have different types of, you can see we have different types of charts. But the best, the one we are going to be using is the candles, because it's very, very easy to explain to you how to be working with this. So we are going to be using candles. So guys, I don't want to take much of your time. So for this and much more, make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share with your friends for them to learn. Let's win together, guys. So see you for part 2, giving you the strategies. Bye for now.